Hello guys, good evening and welcome back once again. Another crypto live session with Crypto and B. I'm your host Brian, and before I start, just a short statement. Past performances are guaranteed future result, whatever buying, selling recommendation for like this year due diligence investing into any kind of asset. Okay, so let's get started. And of course, there are a lot of excitement on this week for the crypto market outlook. And of course, nonetheless, we can see all eyes on the Ethereum and of course altcoins as well. As you know that Ethereum will be having this major event, which is called Dencun upgrade. So Dencun upgrade is where the L2s, okay, sub-layer under Ethereum, they are going a massive reduction on their gas fees, huge reduction, okay? And of course, here we can see this article, one of the reasons why Ethereum can hit all the way to 5,000, okay, for this year. And of course, it looks certain because right now we are already at somewhere around 4K plus. So to hit 5,000, I would say is pretty much realistic and achievable. Maybe it could be end of this month, or it could be next month as well. So yeah, there are a lot of many reasons besides this, right? So not only talking about Dencun upgrade, we are looking at other criteria as well and other bullish factors as well, right? So we can see here the price of Ethereum. Okay, the price of Ethereum might hit 5K according to analyst Ali Martinez. Okay, so this is a support wall between 4.5K to 4.6. Okay, yeah, so all in all, we can see the sentiment on the Ethereum ecosystem, right? Quite bullish, and we are looking at the retails are coming back as well. And of course, what we are looking at is the season. What type of season that we are seeing here is that the altcoin season. Okay, so when retail comes in, when the dumb money comes in, that's where it will definitely push the momentum, okay, for the market to continue to drive higher. Okay, that's where you're going to see all sorts of coins will continue to rally. Okay, we have meme coins. Okay, we have small to large cap, and then we have micro cap coins will continue to skyrocket as well. Like there's no ending. Okay, and then what we are seeing here also, right, the liquidation heat map. Okay, so if you look at the heat map right now, I think we are considered overheated. Okay, I think a lot of people, they are actually over trading, over leverage. Okay, even the funding rate to go in to long or to short, all right, or to take leverage, right? You are actually paying a premium to enter the leverage. Okay, and that's where how the platform, making their fees, right, for those traders who want to come in. So liquidation occurs when a trader's position is forcibly closed due to price fluctuations. Right, it can also happen as a result of insufficient margin balance to cover the funding fee. All right, so this is the reason why you can see the liquidation heat map is quite huge and is getting higher and higher. So when the liquidation map gets higher, that's where the funding rate also gets higher, right? And these are platforms that will be serving you a premium for entering your long or short trades, okay? And then, of course, we are looking at the bearish side as well, right? Bearish aggression is fuel for Ethereum's rally. Okay, so no matter what people say about the Ethereum or the market cycle, right, and we are expecting a pullback, or should we continue with this rally? Okay, so although we have many expert analysis or technical analysis mentioning that it is already at the overbought situation, especially with the RSI. So RSI at the overbought situation, will the price will continue to have a pullback, or we continue to rally? So that's the thing that we are looking at on a different cycle, because this cycle is totally different. Okay, so we are looking at the funding rate. Okay, the funding rate is the difference between the price of perpetual contract and the spot price of a cryptocurrency. So yeah, of course, what you can see is that the funding rate I mentioned, it is getting higher and higher. Okay, more and more dumb money is coming in, to over leverage, right? Greed is there, right? Most likely they have been over leveraging, and that's why you can see the market is extremely bullish plus extremely greedy at the moment. So yeah, this is the thing. And this could also drive the price of Ethereum as well. Okay, and then you can see why the gas price or the grade is getting more expensive, right? It's because of all this, the retails are in, and then of course the dumb money, that is actually driving the market. Okay, so yeah, of course you can see the high reading of the metric alongside the rising Ethereum price suggests that that short are aggressive. Okay, I think a lot of people are actually trying to short. Many are taking leverage to short. And then what happened is that unfortunately their aggression is not being rewarded. Okay, and the price of Ethereum continue to rally, continue to be very, very bullish. Okay, so you don't want to short during a bull market. That's what I can say. Okay, you don't want to do that. Okay, even though you know that the price might favor your position, but again, on the bull market, you want to look for buying opportunities rather than shorting. Okay, so yeah, we are already here. Okay, I think this could be the super cycle. And that's where you want to get your hands on and to buckle up and to continue to accumulate, right? Those undervalued altcoins. Okay, so yeah, this is the first article. Now moving on next. We can see the next one is more towards the avalanche. Okay, pressure. Okay, so avalanche. Okay, as you can see, what is really happening regarding on the AVAX ecosystem. What happened is that MapleStory. So MapleStory is one of the RPG games, not mistaken. I've been playing as well since my early childhood. Okay, since I was Form 2 or Form 3, not mistaken. This is quite popular. Okay, MapleStory. Okay, it's an online game where you can able to play with other players. Okay, just like your Xbox or your PlayStation, but this is more towards the RPG, not mistaken. Right? So what happened is that AVAX ecosystem or AVAX native token went up to about 13%. Because why? MapleStory have finally launched their own token. Okay, have also joined venture, a joint partnership with AVAX. Okay, Avalanche, they have already inbuilt their gaming system into Avalanche. So that's the reason why AVAX pumped, right? So we can see the layer 1 blockchain Avalanche has become home to the iconic massively multiplayer online world gaming, okay, which is MapleStory. You can see it's actually huge. There are a lot of people are actually playing MapleStory, right? And of course, what you can see right now, AVAX is getting the traction here from this sentiment from MapleStory. So if you look at Avalanche here, right, from pioneering free-to-play to championing blockchain gaming, MapleStory continues to evolve. Okay, so yeah, so on and on, you can see a lot of gaming companies, they are going to onboard their gaming into all these type of crypto blockchain, right? Especially like Avalanche, right? There are so many blockchain gaming, they are emerging right now. Okay, they are taking so many gaming companies to join venture, okay, to inbuild into their blockchain ecosystem, right? It's actually boost more traction. So we can see MapleStory is not just one company that they are going to partnership with Avalanche. Probably there are more and more companies besides MapleStory. They are going to partner with all those blockchain companies. They are dealing with gaming. So whenever companies or blockchain companies are dealing with gaming, that's where you're going to see the token will continue to soar. That's why you're going to see companies, right, like Avalanche will continue to thrive. Because why? They are following the narrative. Okay? They are following the narrative and they're onboarding whatever that is really happening right now, which is the hype. Okay, people want gaming, right? You got it, right? AI also is the next thing. So if the crypto company is focusing more on AI, then of course they will thrive as well during this time. Okay, so we can see here for MapleStory. Okay, so they have already entered Avalanche Network. Okay, so this gaming has been a long history since 2003. Okay, it has been a long history back. Okay, about 21 years. Okay, about 21 years, right? So yeah, overall we can see this is quite popular. Okay, among all those people who are actually playing this game since their childhood. Okay, so yeah, on and on you can see there are a lot of developments that is happening right now with MapleStory and Avalanche. Okay, so you can see more projects on board on Avalanche. This is not the first time a gaming project will on board to the Avalanche network. Okay, so even though we have this gaming called 𝗀𝗧𝗧𝗺 adopted the layer 1 network to launch the Xbox compatible cyberpunk shooter game called Call of the Grid. Okay, so you can see like all those video games like Xbox and PlayStation, right? If you play Call of Duty, you play first-person shooter, I think all in all, these are the games or the gaming company will definitely join venture with blockchain companies like AVAX. Okay, so that's why you can see AVAX now is pumping. Okay, based on this news, fundamental news, and the current sentiment now is quite bullish. Okay, so one of course you can see AVAX is also one of our altcoin accumulation lists since last year as well. I've been mentioning to you guys to accumulate, and finally you can see the reward paying off right now. All right, so yeah, the lows was somewhere around $10 or somewhere below $10 when I request you guys to accumulate. So probably you did around 5x from here. Okay, then moving on next, we can see nonetheless we are talking about the Ethereum Dencun upgrade. So what to expect and what you need to know about this event, very, very important, because if you are using layer 2 under the Ethereum network, or if you are farming airdrops on Ethereum L2, especially like Scroll, Linear, zk-Sync, okay, like Polygon, zk-EVM. So all these will take into account. Okay, especially like Starknet as well, recently launched. Okay, so we are going to expect the gas fees to be reduced, huge reduction. Okay, let's say about 90% reduction, right? Cheaper L2 transactions, data blocks, proto Deng sharding. So I'm not sure what is this. So yeah, I think there are a lot of terms here that we are looking at. So all in all, you can see this is also looking quite bullish, and it's one of the biggest hype as well for the Ethereum ecosystem and the community as well. Okay, so the Dencun upgrade, right, the largest Ethereum upgrade since the network switched to proof of stake 18 months ago, set to go live, which is today. Okay, so yeah, Dencun will change how data is stored on Ethereum, making it significantly more accessible and more also cheaper to record layer 2 transactions. Okay, so this is a reason why everyone is anticipating for this event to take place. So once this event takes place, then that's where you're going to see the Ethereum's gasless era. Okay, the keyword here is gasless, right? Where you can see Dencun will make L2 transactions super cheap, nearly costless, to the point that almost no all activity on Ethereum will switch to this network. So you can imagine that when this thing happens, that's where it's going to drive the traffic, right? The people or the retail or the dump money, probably from Solana, AVAX, or other ecosystem to come back to Ethereum again, okay, to continue to farm, all right, to continue to use the Ethereum ecosystem network again to get the total value lock back in place. And of course, right now we're going to see, okay, I think a lot of people will be flocking in back again to Ethereum L2s. Okay, so there may be even projects or protocol that will incentivize use by eating the gas payments user usually have to pay. All right, because right now I think we believe they are paying a lot on the gas fees, what's more, the layer 2, especially like Scroll, like ZK EVM. I'm sure I'm informing these two airdrops. Okay, I think it's quite costly. Okay, if you are farming these two. So yeah, this is the thing. I'm quite anticipating to wait for the Dencun upgrade. So here we can see Dencun is the biggest Ethereum upgrade since the merge, right, on September 2022. Right, which transition the network from a personally ineffective proof of work algorithm to staking. So they have already moved, right, to POW to POS. That's the main thing here. Okay, so overall we can see, right, let's say look at the cheaper fees. What is the cheapest fees? How much is cheap? How cheap is cheap on these gas fees? All right. So yeah, overall we can see here, right? I think they are looking at somewhere around 90%, reduction. Right, there was one article here. Mistaken is this one. Okay. All right. Ethereum improvement as a database unveils the opportunity for near zero transaction fees for layer 2s. Okay. So yeah, all in all, we can see we just have to wait, right? So I think this is looking quite positive. Okay. All right. And yeah, overall, this is the news that we are looking at. And then moving on next to the Bitcoin halving countdown. Right, the countdown right now at the moment we are looking at 36 more days until the Bitcoin halving take place somewhere around April 20th. Okay, 36 more days, so about 1 month plus. Okay, 1 month, very soon. Okay, so yeah, have you guys prepared or to accumulate? Okay, have you guys got what you wanted on your altcoin holdings, on your bags, or have you accumulated much for the halving? That's the thing. Okay, because we have seen Bitcoin have already breached the all-time high. Okay, going to a new high at the moment before the halving. This is the first time in history, right? So yeah, this is a thing. There is something that have never been haven't been even Bitcoin haven't been done before on the previous last cycle as well. So this is the first time, right? Then moving on next, how to expect and how to pull this market, very important. Okay, so we are looking at reg capital. Okay, so the people always ask, when is a peak? When will the bull run last? Okay, how long can this bull market last? So these are the things that I find on Twitter, and I believe that it is based on data, sentiment, and of course the previous cycle as well. So far, Rep Capital have really nailed this. Probably, I would say not so accurate, but maybe it makes sense as well based on his data sentiment. All right. So he's mentioning when could the Bitcoin peak? Okay, for this bull run. Right. So you can see here, what you can see is that whenever the bull run or whenever the Bitcoin price have hit a new all-time high, okay, that's where the clock will start to count. Okay, it will start to count from 10 to 12 months. That was the last. Okay, because all the previous cycle, whenever Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, that's where the clocks will start to tick for about 10 to 12 months. That's where the cycle will end. Okay, so here you can see historically Bitcoin has peaked in its bull market from 518 days to 546 days after the halving. Okay, because this is the first ever time where Bitcoin have already breached a new all-time high before the halving. And now he's compared to the previous cycle, right? After the halving. Right? However, Bitcoin is showing clear signs of acceleration in the current cycle, approximately by 260 days. Okay, and then what happened is that due to this factor, due to this phenomenon, okay, they may cut the typical cycle length in half. Okay, so this I think makes sense as well. Why the market cycle needs to cut in half? Because we are going way too fast. Okay, everyone is caught by surprise, and this could be the most hated rally compared to other crypto market cycle. Okay, everyone is really caught off guard. People have expected that the Bitcoin halving or probably the bull run only will start after the halving or probably 2025, right? People have not even prepared to accumulate. But one can see now Bitcoin is already at an all-time high. So if we measured bull market peaks from the moment, right, at all-time high is reached, then this perspective suggests Bitcoin will perform a bull market top somewhere around 266 to 315 days later from the moment it breaks the all-time high. But right now we can see we have roughly less than a year now to make as much money, or the opportunity or the room of opportunity beginning to narrow. Your door of opportunity to earn the life-changing gains is been narrowing down very, very quickly, okay, because time is really running out, I already mentioned. Okay, so what we can see right now, okay, if the acceleration perspective turns out to be true, okay, then the next bull market peak may occur somewhere around up to 315 days, which will take to end of this year, okay, that's December 2024 or February 2025. So it's either this year Christmas or next year Chinese New Year. Okay, so this is very, very important because a lot of people will be expecting that the market cycle will continue all the way to 2026. Okay, but again, like I said, past performance does not guarantee future result. Okay, this is the realistic prediction for the bull market to peak. Okay, so I believe that this is absolutely makes sense. And this is a thing that you really want to take note. Do not have any high expectation that the market will continue to go all the way, okay? Because whenever it moves fast and quick, it will also end fast and quick. Then moving on even more, okay, of new price discovery of a new all-time high. So this is by CryptoCon as well. Okay, so with Bitcoin entering price discovery mode and new all-time highs a year earlier than usual, we may be witnessing the death of the 4-year cycle. Okay, so this is totally written off your 4-year cycle. Okay, 4-year cycle. All right, and then what we can see here, right? Our before perfectly structured cycles have called for late top, okay, 2025, but we are seen now to be right on track for a top late 2024. So you can see the difference compared to Red Capital versus CryptoCon. CryptoCon is mentioning by end of this year, right? Christmas, okay, a top date 2024. This is pretty fast. Okay? If you look at it, it is really, really fast. And then with our cycle only just now breaking the new all-time high, we look to compare most to 2017. Okay, then cycle 1 and cycle 3, which is 2013 and 2021, were just about to form their first tops in April for this time. So yeah, we can see here, April 2021. Okay, cycle 1 and cycle 3, 2013 and 2021. Where is it here? 2013 is here, right? 2013 is here, and then 2021 is somewhere here. Somewhere here. Similar cycle as well. Okay, so yeah, the price discovery. Okay, so this is a thing that you need to take note now. What is really happening? Okay, so the market, the cycle top. Okay, it could end very, very quickly. Okay, based on the way we move. So it's mentioning what? November 28, 2024 to top here. So yeah, overall we can see the bullish sentiment is quite bullish. Okay, but again, like I said, there are no guarantees on this market prediction or on this on-chain analysis. But again, you have to be cautious and you need to have a strategy. How are you going to play out on this bull run? Okay, because I believe many of you guys who come in from the last cycle, and probably do not even take profit at all, or even take out your capital. So here again, for another round, again, I think this is time where you want to strategize on your profit taking, at least taking out your capital. Okay, just to be safe. Okay, because we do not have much time left, okay, for this bull run. Okay, because it's been rallying, okay, non-stop. There's no proper correction as well, no pullback. And if we look at the next event, which is the halving, okay, so I believe the halving will be a key factor here for BTC, whether BTC will sell the news event or it might continue to rally again, like how the spot ETF approval, okay, has been announced, right? A slight dip and then continue again. So if there's no consolidation for a couple of weeks and the Bitcoin price continue to rally, then yeah, I believe that's where we might see the cycle to end by December 2024 or by Chinese New Year next year. So moving on next, okay, more news on airdrops. So airdrops, what we can see here, okay, for dimension staking. If you are staking dimension, then you should qualify for this token called DGM. Dogmoon is also another meme coin. Okay, it's the first meme coin roll up on the dimension ecosystem. Okay, and the best part here is that for the distribution, 40% of the token goes to dimension stakers and also to 𝗶𝗺 stakers. So 𝗶𝗺 also is also another meme coin, right? If you stake 𝗶𝗺 also, you'll be getting this Dogmoon meme coin again. So airdrops on top of airdrops by staking on top of staking. That's how you actually get your rewards. Okay, so the market is here, retail is here, so that's where it will start to push. Okay, so DGM will serve as a primary currency for transaction fees on the network, ensuring the utility and demand for the token. Okay, so yeah, this is the main thing here for DGM. And then moving on to next one. So I believe you guys, a lot of people, especially in the airdrop community group, have achieved a tremendous result on the airdrop allocation for Aevo. So Aevo is actually a derivatives trading platform where you can able to long short, where you can able to do options trading as well. And finally, they have already airdropped to their users. So congratulations to you guys who participated in this airdrop campaign. Right? If you have traded a volume of minimum of $1 million, okay, you should qualify for this airdrop. So I believe some of you guys are getting about like 500 to 900 tokens of Aevo at a current price of slightly below $3. So you can imagine your cost of burning, which is somewhere around $200 to $220 just to burn your fees in terms of trading, right? Trading volume to get your 1 million, I believe is totally worth it. Okay, and now you're reaping the rewards. So for a 900 Aevo tokens times by what, $3, that's about 2,700 US, just like that. Okay, for just building up the volume, right? You don't necessarily have to do trading at all. You trade based on to get the volume rather than chasing the profit. That is the reason how we can be able to achieve this type of airdrops. Okay, so trading without stress, knowingly that the reward will come sooner or later. Right? We are burning the gas fees, we are burning our capital. Because why? We know we are going to get the airdrop. That is how we are trading rather than chasing for profits. And of course, for those of you who have missed out on Aevo, nonetheless, do not shy away from this another potential airdrop as well, which is Orderly Network. So Orderly Network is also something similar like Aevo, also another trading platform. But on top of that, they are using LogX and 𝗶𝗺, where you can able to do your own trading. And of course, they do have 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀 campaign as well for you guys to participate. So these are the things that you need to do. You need to trade, you need to build volume, okay, and then you need to complete the 𝗧𝗶𝗺 task. Okay, so this is a 𝗧𝗶𝗺 task, okay, for Orderly. Okay, so once you trade, then you can able to complete and you can able to win the NFT. Now, all these NFT takes into account. Okay, so this is a reason why you have to do it. There's a reason why you have to do it, because why? According to CC2, especially like Manta out layer, you can see polyhedron out on it, 𝗧𝗶𝗺 points, right? Will be no different for Orderly. Okay, so I think you guys should take into account where you should start doing this 𝗧𝗶𝗺 task, because you want to accumulate the points and the NFT as well. The NFT also will be valuable, okay, once the token drops or already announced something, and that's where it will added advantage for you guys. Okay, so yeah, all in all, doing complete it, and I think it's still early. Okay, I don't think they're going to launch very, very soon, right? But I think according to CC2 is on Q2, so which is maybe probably next month, because the orderly network page have already mentioned when airdrop, okay, their snapshot will be coming soon as well, right? Road to the order is commencing soon. So yeah, snapshot can be very soon, but I believe it won't be this month because we still have a long way campaign to complete as well. Okay, what's more with this? Okay, and other 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 tasks from orderly. All right, then moving on next. Okay, let us move on to the coin market cap. Now, coin market, what you can see now, currently we are hovering somewhere around 2.74 trillion. 2.74 trillion, BTC hovering around 72.5, all-time high was at 73.5, and Ethereum is slightly below 4K. Okay, so I think I'm quite anticipating on the Dencun upgrade. Maybe it could also boost the price for Ethereum later on. Let's see, because I think it's going to happen very, very soon later on. And then if you look at the 24 hours gains, right, you can see Toncoin has been up for almost about 68% in the last 1 week, right? So because of the Telegram, so Telegram also is involved on this issuing of Toncoin. So yeah, I think they are doing something between Toncoin and Telegram. Okay, so that's why the price is pumping. And then DOC we've had, so another potential meme coin. There's been a big hype on the Solana ecosystem, and now you can see many exchanges, especially like Binance, have listed this token called DOC we've had. So it's been up about 18.73% in the last 24 hours. And if you look at the market cap, currently it's at 2.2 B moment, with a trading volume of 460 million. Okay, impressive for a meme coin like that. And nonetheless, we're looking at others as well. If you look at Thorchain Root, 12%, overall 7 days up about 111%. It's huge because this is something to do with the Bitcoin ordinals and the Bitcoin network as well. So yeah, these are the things that we are actually pumping. And then if you look at any users for today, BINA protocol, 3.96, nothing much actually. So they're up about 18%. Helium, 3%. All in all, not many users. Look at 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 also up about 12.4. Okay, so and still stagnant, still around the same price back again. Since the SEC, since they won the lawsuit, it's still somewhere around at the same price. And not much of difference compared to the last event last year when they won the lawsuit, okay, against the SEC. Okay, and then moving on next, let's move on into the chart. Okay, the technical side. So technical side, what we can see here. Okay, so for technical side on the total tree, so total tree market cap, what we can see here on the total tree. Currently, the setup price overall is bullish momentum. So every momentum, there's always a pullback. And let's see on the monthly here. Well, now monthly overall is very bullish. So you might see for the next resistance will be here. Okay, so far it's retesting here. Okay, so we are now in the mid of March. Okay, mid of March. They might have a pullback here at 503 if there's any chance. Then let's look at the weekly time frame. Now the weekly time frame is very, very bullish. There's no reversal yet, and you'll continue to trend higher. This is the level here that we are watching at 822. Look at daily. Daily trend channel also is up, all the way up. No sign of pulling back. Okay, so total tree altcoins is very, very bullish at the moment. Okay, let's look at the dominance. Okay, dominance. We can see that the setup for Monday. So the Monday setup, you can see that the price is actually uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs again, and breaking up. Okay, so overall, you can see the setup right now for the dominance. Okay, the price is actually still maintaining uptrend. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful there. But on the weekly time frame, right, we can see the market is topping up here. Okay, topping up from here. So overall, the trend channel is sideways, and maybe it might have a chance to break up. Okay, so this is my take here. Let's look at daily. Now, daily at the moment, okay, is creating a lower high compared to previous high. What happened now is getting rejected at the re-entry sell here. Okay, so there could be a pullback for the dominance. Let's look on to the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. So Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, overall, the price is still sideways. Okay, although you can see the setup is below the middleman. And this will be the critical support that needs to maintain. The middleman is here. Okay, look at the weekly time frame. Now, the weekly time frame, you can see trend bullish momentum pullback for the re-entry, buy. So far it's maintaining above the middle band. Okay, so far we can see what you can see on Ethereum chart against BTC is continuously to do a consolidation pattern, sideways accumulation. So you know that this could be a time where the price might rebound from here. Okay, so the more longer the sideways, the bigger the break. So let's see whether or not can this chart maintain on all these critical support zone. Okay, so it needs to, in order to be bullish for this chart, then it needs to continue to break further up at 0.06021. Then we can confirm again towards the upside for Ethereum against Bitcoin. At the moment on daily, now you can see we are back down again below the band. So the trend is down for daily. Okay, Ethereum is weakening now. You can see on H4 also is down. Let's look on to BTC. Now, very crucial, very important. How far can BTC go? And then, of course, we can see there's no sign of retracement or pullback, right? So we are looking at 61.2, 61.2, and then here, this level here at 58.8. Okay, this is the only support zone if there's any chance of a pullback. Okay, so yeah, let's see, because next month will be the halving, right? Halving event on 20th of April or end of April, roughly about, yeah, close to a month plus. So if the price is still not having a pullback before the halving, or even right now, and it continues to hit a new all-time high yet again, then I think the cycle will definitely end even more faster. Okay, very quick. And then you have to make a decision. How are you guys going to plan to take out your capital, and of course to take out your profit as well, right? You don't want to to be left behind again compared to the last cycle. So on weekly, okay, you can see here, price currently is at 72.3. So the last resistance was here, 65.5. Okay, 65.5 there, 65, 61, 58. Okay, all these levels you need to watch. Now on the daily time frame, trend overall is super bullish. Everything is up. And we look at the previous resistance here. So you have the mark here at 68.4. Might be a pullback also, if there's any chance. H4, 4-hourly, you can see also the price is actually breaking, is actually still uptrend, but closing inside. So right now, how far will BTC go? Very, very important. So we have to do this. Okay, from the top to the low. Okay, so overall, you can see the setup on the next golden ratio will be around 98K, slightly below 100K here. So how fast BTC will go here will determine on next month halving. Okay, so yeah, let's see. I think it will be very fast. Bitcoin, once it breach 675 and then 80, then it will continue to speed up, continue to speed up all of it. So yeah, this is a thing that you want to take note. Okay, very, very important. Then you go on to Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, the Dencun upgrade. Let's see whether Ethereum will either buy the news or sell the rumor. Okay, or sell the news event. So you might see maybe Ethereum to continue to rally. Okay, or might sell all the news for the very short term. Okay, that could be another way to look at. And maybe the price might come back here at 3433. Okay, 3433. Okay, then if you look on to the weekly time frame. Now the weekly, again, there's no sign of reversal. Right, it's super bullish. Okay, it is still uptrend. All right, still uptrend, and then there's no sign of stopping. Your only last previous resistance was here at 2469. Right, this was on a weekly time frame. Now daily. So daily time frame, you can see uptrend, momentum, pullback. Trend is breaking up again. So yeah, overall, you can see the setup, right, is super bullish. It is super, super bullish. So yeah, you have to be very careful here, okay, on this event, because usually when there's a big event, there will be a sell the news. Okay, market have already priced in, and then once the event takes place, then the market will have a pullback. So you have to be very careful. So what you can see on H4, 4-hourly, there's an extreme sell. Market creating a lower high compared to previous high, closing inside the top EV, might have a pullback. Okay, so the pullback is where you want to see here at this lower band at 3872. Okay, and all those critical support zone at 3787. So if it continues to break here, then the next level definitely at 3433. Okay, so that is the Ethereum chart. Okay, so overall you can see it is quite bullish. Okay, but I think might have a pullback. Okay, or if not, then might continue to rally again, and then to reach all the way here, which is 4638 for Ethereum. Okay, that will be the final resistance where it needs to break. Okay, so yeah, and then let's move on into the altcoins. So altcoins, I think we've seen a lot of traction. Okay, traction. Okay, let's look into other altcoins. Okay. Okay, so most of it are pumping. If you look at Avalanche, okay, so Avalanche setup, okay, you have already broken past the previous resistance, which is this level here at 38.54. So the next resistance you might be seeing somewhere around here, 64.42. Okay, okay, look at weekly. Weekly chart also is about to break past the top B. So for this, it needs to maintain above here on the previous resistance, 47.7, to maintain that level as support. Okay, that is the weekly time frame. So overall, it's still bullish. Look at daily. Daily doing a momentum buy. Very, very nice setup. So it needs to have a pullback and then continue again. It's rally towards the upside for Avalanche. So for AVAX, overall, very bullish. So your all-time high would be how much here? 147 was the all-time high. This was on November 2021. Final resistance will be here at $120. So to buy around here, to go up to 120 will be what? 1x plus. Okay, so yeah, probably I would say the risk to reward now, entering all these coins, you can see, right, your risk is getting higher compared to the reward, compared to coming in last year. Okay, so last year you would come in somewhere around September, October, where the market fully bottoming out. Okay, your reward is higher than the risk because of your timing. So timing very important. When you enter, when you come in. So imagine you come in last year, now you are reaping the benefit. Right? Instead of coming in at this stage, your gap of opportunity is decreasing from time to time. And your risk is getting higher as well. So this is the thing. Why you need to get in earlier rather than coming in at this stage. So it's so important. And then you look at Near Protocol. Near Protocol also is having a lot of major event as well. So if you look on the current sentiment right now, what we are looking at, you can see it's at 7.74. Current high will be at 8.53. Okay, I think this will continue to rally. Then the next resistance, right, is at 8.74. All-time high will be around 20.59. So yeah, maybe I would say you are in the middle right now, somewhere in the middle right now. Okay, because we have accumulated also Near Protocol last year. Well, $1. My best price was around 1.6. Okay, my average price was 1.6, so about 7x or 5 to 6x. Okay, from a position. So yeah, all in all, you can see this is the thing about going in early. Now coming in like that, then you have to wait for a pullback, or you can able to dollar cost average. Okay, I think this is a very important thing to dollar cost average on your position rather than going in at one price. So what you can see on the overall very bullish. We have a nice momentum pullback and then break up again. Okay, and then if we look on to the weekly time frame, this was the previous resistance where we go at 3.79. And then right now we are looking at the daily time frame. We are doing a momentum buy. Every momentum is always a pullback. So the pullback, okay, you can see this is the level that you want to watch, $6.216. Okay, so this range here, okay, is a level where market might have a pullback for Near Protocol. Okay, so you want to take note on those positions if you're planning to long or you're planning to accumulate $7, 7.05 will be the next pit stop for a pullback. Okay, now next one. So let's look into this. Okay, we have Thorchain Rune as well. So Thorchain Rune is also one of our altcoin accumulation lists as well since last year. Okay, did very fantastic. And of course, I believe most of you who also bought Thorchain Rune, okay, during last year. So last year was June. Okay, so you have bought Thorchain Rune, okay, on last year, where the market bottomed out on July. July last year, market had bottomed out. Okay, July and then August. Okay, see, July, the lows was at 90 cent. 90 cent to 10.8. Wow, it's about 10x, more than 10x. Okay, we take 90 cent or even $1 is already 10x. Okay, it's huge. Okay, so yeah, I believe some of you guys who accumulated Thorchain Rune, So up about, wow, 11x, huge, 11x from the bottom. Okay, so how far can Thorchain Rune go? Because the all-time high was 21.28. If you buy at this stage, you're probably a discount of half or 50%, right? So yeah, again, I think it will continue to reach, to maybe to have a slight injection here at this peak at 11.49. This was the resistance level. And of course, here also, with the next one at 14.85. Then, of course, your previous resistance was here at 6.46. Okay, I think we have already done with the accumulation. Right, went all the way low as, this was as low as how much? $4, 3.75 was the opportunity to get in on January itself. In fact, last week, it went all the way to how much? 4.3 was the lowest chance again to accumulate. Okay, so you have already doubled up your investment here from this lows. Then on daily time frame, very bullish. Okay, I think this will continue to rally. All right, we have already passed the accumulation zone. Okay, of course, this previous resistance as well, broke at 7.1, and it will continue to rally again. So all in all, this is the setup for Thorchain Rune. Might come back down here at 9.96 for your stop or pullback. Okay, before we see another rally again. So overall, it's super bullish. But again, 11.49 is a level to watch to continue to rally again. So, okay, so all in all, you can see the altcoins, okay, will continue to rally and continue to create this altcoin season. Okay, you can see even Injective as well. Also, has been creating new all-time high at 52.92. Okay, all in all, it's very bullish. Everything is up now. The ecosystem of Cosmos also continue to heat up, right? With all those opportunities to stake to earn the airdrops. Okay, so yeah, I believe this is all I have for tonight. And once again, guys, thank you for your time. And I will see you again in next live session next Wednesday. Take care and good night, guys. See you.